Hello again. Today we are finally getting started on our new series. So, this is a single player world. I have a relatively limited set of mods. Forestry, railcraft, buildcraft, and thaumcraft, and a few other things. I'll have a list of that up when I post the video, but for biomes, we have Highlands, lesser known biome mod. It's got some really cool biomes, and like you're looking here at the Flying Mountains, and I've already got a location picked out that I found while flying through a creative version of this world while testing stuff out. So, I've already been... I spent a little bit while in a village away back that way, collecting a bunch of random resources and things from various holes in the ground in the area. So, I'm currently on my way towards the location where I want to build my tower. So, that's over here somewhere in these Flying Mountains. I had to cross a mountain range to get here. That was fun. I'm not quite sure where it is, but I'll know it when I see it. Of course, it'd be nice if these texture loading errors would behave a little bit more logically. I'm not quite sure what is the deal with that. But I think we can fix that like this. Oh, yes. For those of you wondering, that was F3A, which will reload all chunks. Oh, that reminds me, I was testing something in a different world, and I was getting tired of getting blown up by creepers, so. Get some oil over here. I know approximately where the coordinates are. Well, oh, that's quite the cave. It's on the other side of a bit of a land bridge, which looks like that might be it there. Is it? Yes, it is. So, the place where I want to build my tower's up there. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get up there. Swim up one of these waterfalls, I guess. So, as for what I want to do with this series, well, those of you who watched my SMP series, I have kind of liked to just build really fancy buildings with a decent amount of automation, which I didn't get to too much in SMP, but this is a little harder than it looks. There appears to be zombies in that cave behind the waterfall. Uh-oh. Ah, made it. This appears to be one of those obelisks over there from Thaumcraft. So anyways, this tower is going to be rather ambitious. Maybe even more so than my castle that I did in the world before I started playing on Forgecraft. Which I never actually did finish, unfortunately. But it was getting to the point where I had a building with a ton of empty rooms with nothing in it. But anyways, this is where I want to build my tower. Although I do not remember this, do not believe this Stonehenge was here in the other world. Okay, this could be a problem. I do have some armor that I picked up along the way, but I'm not outfitted to take on wisps at the moment. Well, first order of business, I suppose, is to build some kind of hut someplace out of the way. This looks like a good place, Zinni. These Flying Mountains are really quite cool. I like them a lot. I usually pick a snow biome. Although I think I've only played my very first world that I made was not in a snow biome, so okay. This is gonna be a problem. I guess first order of business is to get me Hunter's handgun, which I do have Xeno's Reliquary, which has finally been updated. I do not really have any good building materials, so I guess we're going to be building our hut out of cobblestone. I do have a door that I picked up from the village. I will have to come back and replace this with something better, maybe. But for now, all that really matters is that we don't die when the sun goes down. Which, at this rate, is a very real possibility. Particularly when you run out of cobblestone. Right, well, I can put my door up. And put my bed down and hope that nothing comes in the roof. It's not pretty, but I didn't die. Let's see. However, I do need that wood back. First order of business is to get more wood. Which I thought that might be easier up here, but I'm not sure that these bushes are going to have a whole lot of wood on them. So, oops, wrong button. So, I don't even have enough wood for an axe. So, blue flowers. I think I have Craft Guide installed, so blue flowers make cyan dye. I did notice the Highlands adds a lot of plants and stuff too, which is kind of cool. So, what we need to do is make me some torches. Clear out some more wood. So, yeah, this is probably going to be fairly boring first episode, so it might not be very long. I'm probably going to just play a bit off camera, get the foundation laid out using the markers. Should also looking to see what it takes to get me a handgun. No, I'm going to be lacking in string probably. So I figured out how I want to lay this thing out, and it's going to be fairly chunk aligned. So that's going to be that corner. It's going to have 4 outer towers and a central pillar, central tower. There doesn't appear to be any wisps around at the moment. Maybe I can sneak in and get that chest. Oh, that comes in handy. That doesn't sound good. We will leave the rest of that stuff. So the other corner, I'm not really sure. Unlike creative, I cannot fly, so that makes this a little bit trickier. These wisps are not helping any. Okay. So, maybe I should think about more mundane needs first. Like a house that doesn't have a hole in the roof. And I do have an oak sapling. We'll plant you there. To make the handgun, I need a fair bit of iron and stuff that I don't have. Okay, so alternatives. Bow and arrow is not effective. Sword, not very effective. I can hope they stop spawning eventually, I suppose. But I should probably make a farm. You might be wondering why I'm carrying around a cauldron. It's because I found a witch's hut on the way here. Okay. I think I need that bucket. So this tower is going to cover most of this platform here. And in at least one part over in that direction, it's going to drop down over the edge, clear down to the plateau. Yep. Okay, so I have some potatoes that I stole from the village. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any carrots, which would have been nice. Okay, can't plant wheat. Need wheat seeds. I don't think I brought any of those. I guess I'm going to be living on baked potatoes for a while. Anyways, that should take care of my food needs for eventually. Such an ugly house. So, if I recall, this other edge should be around about here, maybe. Of course. That's the one downside of living in a biome that doesn't snow, is that it's always raining. Of course, another benefit is that in single player you can often just sleep and the rain will go away. I think that might be the border, but I'm not positive. Each of the sub-towers is going to be something like 24 blocks on each side. This thing is definitely going to have to go. And suppose I... Yep. Yep, he didn't like that. Somehow I think that's not far enough. Anyways, yeah, I will figure that all out. This is the side that's going to drop down. There is a ledge down there that the tower is going to drop down to the ledge, all the way down there. And I'll probably have a minecart line running down through the mountain here and over to the land bridge that we saw on the way in. I'm not quite sure where it's going to go from there because not actually been over that direction. So anyways, it's going to cross that land bridge and head off in that direction. For one thing, there's an oil well over there, which might come in handy. But anyway, so this is going to be where my house is, and I hope you enjoyed seeing me start a new series. So hopefully I will have a bit more. I should, but before I come back next time, have all these markers laid out. As many markers as I can laid out for at least part of the tower. And then I can probably need to start looking for the resources to build it with. I wanted to use abyssal stone, but to do that I'm first going to have to find an ocean. Since these flying mountains don't actually have the right tags to spawn geodes, so there's no geodes down there. So anyways, I will catch you guys next time.